Okay. And then looks like they're fighting the neutral armies. Okay. Ooh, we can get siege machinery. Enemy defensive bonuses on target territory are nullified. So that's really good for taking out enemy towers. If an enemy is just in a advantageous territory like the forest, you may see at the bottom left of the screen towards this Dalelands thing, there's a plus 40% shield there. That means if it's your territory, you get that bonus. Also, your heroes can just defend and get a bonus as well. It's about 50% for Ridley right here, which is pretty good. You could also try to raise territory. Usually it's not worth it. But, you know, if you have to for an enemy, I guess you might as well. But usually it's just better to conquer it. So, I'm sure there's a strategically good reason for it. I just don't know it. We'll get a couple more archers, a couple more men-at-arms. They're not that great, but we'll go ahead and buff up the army a bit. We've got the gold for it. Now that we've buffed up the army a little bit, where to go? I think we're going to go to this fortress. Erica. We can't improve this anymore, so we're going to head back to our capital and get her to buff up our capital some more. And get some more units. Okay. Looks like the neutral army won. That's pretty good for us. Now, can this guy attack us? In order to check. Yep, he can attack us. Great. So this is where the psychological aspect comes into play. Do I passively wait and defend so I can get a huge defensive bonus from him trying to attack? Or do I spend that time trying to make a citadel so if he chickens out, I then have the ability to hire tier 3 units? Which is a very good ability to have. I think I'm going to be defensive. And I'm going to give Ridley some more griffins and men-at-arms. My population cap is quickly rising because tier 2 units are 3 population. That little helmet with a 3 next to it indicates how much population it takes to hire each thing. Generally, better stuff just costs more. So like tier 1 is 1, tier 2 is 3 population cost, tier 3, 6 population cost. But they're usually worth it. So, chicken or build? I'll chicken out. We'll see. Actually, do they have a good defensive bonus? They do. We could nullify it. And we get a 50% attack bonus for Ridley in enemy territory. And she doesn't have too many good units. What's her special ability? More gold. Now, the question is, that is very close to the keep, and if they hire another hero quickly, they could pounce on my hero. You know what? I got enough gold. Why not? Siege machinery. And if they move, that's a useless card. That could have been used on the capital, but oh well. We'll just worry about Erica improving stuff now. Let's get more population first. That's generally the best improvement to get first. We'll hire some more peoples. We don't want to hire too many though, because we're going to have better units soon. We just want enough to give her nice padding for defense, because once she loses all her units, she's technically defeated. Alright. Oh, and they did attack us. Well, that was a waste of a card, but we do keep our defensive bonus. It's just we don't get our attacking bonus, which is kind of sad. And if we had any units in the tower, they would actually have a greater defensive bonus from that tower. So, overall, worked out. I mean, we just decimated their forces. We did more than decimate their forces, because decimation is 1/10 damage. And we did more than that. We can build a barracks here. That'll let us get tier 2 units. And then I believe it's something else. I forget what it's called. But it's the tier 3 improvement. Anyway, we can just end our turn. So turns can go really fast when you're not busy explaining things and you know what you're doing. Oh, they played break free. So now this is where things can get interesting, right? They played locust on our lands. They are a plague upon us. Now, since we outnumber them, I could take Ridley into their lands and just take their capital. But our current thing is last 6 more turns without them taking our territory. I am going to hire more dudes for Erica. That'll help her hold our line. And then, if they try to attack us, it's kind of suicidal. They have 4 places they can move that aren't towards, well, 3. 3 lands they can move away from us. 2 that they can move towards us. So it's kind of pointless to try and figure out where they're going to go. So we can either move towards them, or just protect our stuff. We're definitely going to protect our capital. In fact, since we have such a huge advantage, I'm going to try to build the donjon. That's what it's called. It gives us our elite troops. Whereas our good friend Ridley will move into their territory and be aggressive. Aha, and they attacked. Like fools. You generally don't want to attack a larger force with a smaller force unless you have all dragons or something. Then you're probably going to win if it's all against archers. But we're a lot better off than that. And as you can see, we have quite a few bonuses from being on our capital. So yeah, that was really a bad move. And after every battle, you do get some gold, depending on how difficult that battle was. You can get more or less rewards. Stay strong. Stay vigilant. Only 5 more months remain to defend the Kingdom of Dalelands. We can do this. You're right. We totally can. And we can play charge. So you want to play this on this territory because at the beginning is when this card activates. Right? All friendly troops on target territory deals 150% damage on first round of combat. So it must be used before going into a battle, can be played on an ally. So we could play that on the dwarves. They'd get that effect too. Hopefully they don't have break free. To the death. Fighting retreat. We're good. We're good. And she can keep improving stuff because we can. Wait, I thought I heard. Oh, right. We got attacked. That prevented us from building stuff. You know, an attack can prevent you from building stuff. It's reasonable. Alright then. Doing pretty good. And that's right, your defense bonuses will not be good enough against our charge bonuses. Booyah. There we go. Victory. Now, I don't know if this will screw up the game mechanics if we conquer this territory before the end of our turns. We will see. Now we can get a bazaar. How bizarre. Ha ha ha. Yeah, anyway. Erica can just keep improving stuff for us while Ridley keeps on doing his thing, conquering. Now, the only question is, will this guy attack us? Oh, Robert! Oh no! He's so good at building stuff. Like, 25% off. So good. Now, one trick you could do is if you had Erica with another hero here, is use her to buy people for, you know, cheaper, and then transfer them over to that other hero. That's a pretty good technique. We can build a portal just for the heck of it, but honestly, battlements are better, moats are better, walls, battlements and moats. Most of the time, if you need to increase the HP of your city, it's already too late. Okay, then. We should be good. If that guy attacks us while we're on the enemy capital, we still have a bit of a defensive bonus. I'm not too worried. Okay, well. Well, that happened. Oh, and he's got ballistas. They have the barrage ability, which is so good. Okay. Well, I wonder if I can get a magical rallying ability. Thankfully, that defense bonus really did help us a lot. We're doing pretty good. Plus, we had some solid units. Flaming missiles. That'll help us deal more damage in that initial missile phase. Missile units fire first, so if you have enough of them, you can take out enemy units before they can even deal damage. And that really does help you out. So that's one reason why one of the best Revenant heroes, in my opinion, for conquering is Hel. She gets 50% more missile damage. So, yeah, pretty good hero. And you just want to give her missile units, basically. Any other stuff we want? We can build a moat just for grins. And our dwarvish allies are expanding rapidly. Good. Oh, there we go. And hopefully... Yeah, I guess we didn't have too many missile units to take advantage of our Flaming Missiles card, but it worked out. They've only got one more unit left. Trample. That's much better. Because stacks, all the damage you deal generally stays in that one stack. So if you did like 100 overkill, it would just stay on that stack, right? Whereas with Trample, your melee troops could take that 100 damage and move it to the next enemy, which is pretty good. Some, I think, Revenant troops have that? Let's see. Let's build a portal just for grins. And we could hire more units, but we'll wait. And we don't need Trample. There's only one unit left. We're golden. It's currently winter, so everybody's only getting a quarter of the gold that they could be producing. Once again, dwarves are having a field day over there. And it looks like nobody's going to leave us in peace. Now, since that castle we're on is still belonging to our enemy, this could go very poorly. They could just summon a bunch of units right underneath us while I'm trying to conquer. So I had really hoped we would have done better. We have defended the Dalelands well, but it's clear that these lands will never know freedom until the Revenant menace is removed from the north entirely. We must defeat the Revenant, destroy their cities and heroes, and then we shall truly call these lands our own. That's right, Ridley. Defeat all of the Revenant to win the campaign. So yeah, we just need to catch this city. I choose you, Ridley Chew. Catch that city, yo. We don't need the walls. Let's make more money. Or bigger citadels. Is this a citadel yet? No, not a citadel. Okay, and our other enemies are reinforcing. They're trying to prevent us from accomplishing our goal, apparently. Well, that's not great. So we'll get tier 3 units that we can leap over into our final destination. And yeah, we could build some other stuff, but no real need. No need for that. Alright. Yep, now we can get some dragons. And ballistas. My spies report that the Revenant have sent the Dark Mage Hel to support their aggression against the Dalelands. They must be stopped. Ah, there she is, right by the dwarves! They could take care of this for us. Okay, dwarves, we could give you trample, or to the death, or some other good stuff to help us out, yo. They're our friends. So, we can more cheaply buy units. Guards are kind of pointless now. Guards. Yep. Going to get rid of you. We're going to buy some dragons. Lots of dragons. Did I mention we're buying dragons? Okay. We could get rid of the archers for ballistas. We definitely want another guard, since they're basically protecting our strongest units. Do we want archers? You know, not really. Oh, you know what? This is what I should have done. Just move them all into our fort. But then we can't hire anybody. No. Okay. That's right. Population caps, folks. They do limit things. Okay. So now, more choices. But I think what I'm going to do is a pincer maneuver. And hopefully we'll have that capital soon. And I think once we take the capital, we'll even just win. I think all their heroes immediately are defeated. But yeah. We'll bombard these units. And dragons attack twice. They have fire breathing and a melee attack. They're pretty sweet. So think Griffin, but better stats with double attacks. I mean, what's not to love about dragons? Alright. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wyverns from the Undead Revenant. Oh, well. So we took that city. That gives us a huge population boost. Anytime you can take a city, oh, man. Do it. Just do it. We're going to upgrade our barracks. But apparently we still need to defeat Hell. So we're going to give our friend Trample. We could break up that battle and move towards them, but there's no need. So we're going to conquer this territory. We're going to keep improving this city. And if they try to attack us, they'll regret that. Okay. Oh, and Hell's leaving? Wow, talk about dragging out the game. Good job, zombies. You're truly not dying. Okay. Seems like there might have been an animation glitch there, since Hell's... Oh, maybe she's attacking a neutral army. Hilarious. So, what I believe we're going to build here is a tower to combat this other tower. Because it's hilarious. We'll build a moat first. And we can hire more units for Ridley. We'll get some griffins, some guards. Guards are always useful, since they protect your strongest units from being killed. So really, guards are the best tier 2 unit, because they will always be useful. For the 100 Kingdoms, I should say. Yeah, we're good. Hell is still just running away, though. What's up, man? That sorceress. She's crafty. Okay, well this teal guy is cramping my style. I can't quite do stuff with Ridley here. So... we are going to keep upgrading our city. There's no hero here yet for them to suddenly jump at us. We'll keep upgrading this fortress too. Or you know what? No. We'll just try to end this. And you can plan out multiple movements, but generally that doesn't work with reality. You know what they say? No plan survives contact with the enemy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That plague killed some of my units. That disappoints me. Alright. So it looks like our dwarvish allies are trying to take out our enemies. So I'm going to play Rallying Cry on them. And I'm going to move to intercept this way in case she tries to run away. And Ridley, you keep just doing your thing. Let's see if we can get a bazaar. We don't necessarily want to build a portal here because then any enemy that conquers the city could just port directly to our other city. Portals are directly connected. Let's see. Ridley, Ridley, Ridley. We'll get some more units. There we go. We can afford it. You know what? We can afford more than that. Why not? Guards, as I said, are always useful. Griffins, they're pretty good. And didn't mean to do that. We'll do that. Tadoy. Okay, Revenant. Flee into my waiting arms. Or be defeated by the neutral army. That works too. So the campaign can do some funny stuff like that. Oh man. Victory! The Revenant have been destroyed, and we have saved the Dalelands. The battle is won, but the war has barely started. We must gird our loins and prepare for a long campaign. Oh man. Truly hilarious. Alright. And somebody is messaging in general, if anyone is up for a match. So, we had the most victory points. That's generally the most important thing. Capturing opponent cities generally gives the most victory points. We killed some heroes, we hired a bunch of troops, more than anybody else, we destroyed the most troops, we got the most gold, etc., etc. So thank you for watching, dear viewer. You can see that this took some time to complete. Have a great day.